Yo, what's up, party people? All right, so I wanted to read this. I guess we got some music in the background. This is a AI assisted notice that I had to send out. So I got my summons, proof of service here, right, for the town of Newington, the officer and the assistant fire chief involved in the violation of Fourth Amendment right, fence curtilage. But so I thought it was relevant to share this AI notice that went out as part of the summons packet for anyone who is going through the legal system. This is at the federal level and the District of Connecticut. Um, Notice about AI. Attorneys and pro se litigants alike should exercise great caution, and great is underlined in submitting any AI generated language and filings before the court. Now, this is something that the judge said that I have to send out to the opposing parties. Use of AI without verification of the accuracy of the information it generates, like any other shoddy research method. They use the word shoddy method from other sources or tools, implicates Federal Rule of Civil Procedure 11. I don't have that in front of me, but I was reading that yesterday. Um, and the town's likely going to file a request or motion for dismissal, stating immunity. And somewhere in Rule 11, it says, that you can't waste the court's time, right? And I forget how they worded it. It's like unnecessary delay under Rule 11. And I was checking with the AI on that. AI thinks that, well, they're allowed to absolutely file that, and they should. But the way that it Rule 11 reads, and there's a probably a page or two of writing for Rule 11, but just one area says that you know it's uh it, it's a sanctionable offense, right? If you file something kind of frivolously or however they word it. And my thought on that is, if they file a motion to dismiss because this is clear and already admitted to on paper, right? They didn't have a warrant. They went through the gate. There was no emergency, no exigency. There's no reason for them to be back there, right? But they only found that out after they, went through the gate without a warrant. Um, so to me, that seems unnecessary. Like, they're filing, but what do I know? Anyway, we'll continue. Uh, the central purpose of which is to deter baseless. Right. So this is Rule 11. It's telling us. The central purpose of which is to deter baseless filings in district court and thus to streamline the administration and procedure of the federal courts. So, honestly, I I know the AI is telling me that I shouldn't file it, and they have a right to file the motion for dismissal. And I'm sure in my ignorance they do, But to me, it seems like a frivolous waste of the court's time, given the facts of the matter of why we're there in the first place. So, I'm tempted to ask for sanctions as soon as they file their motion to dismissal. Because they're wasting the court's time. Rule 11 applies fully to actions filed by pro se litigants. Oh, maybe it doesn't apply to them because for whatever reason, right? They're state employees or town employees. I don't know. Therefore, all parties are on notice. It says all parties are on notice that the court has no tolerance policy for any briefing, AI assisted or not, that hallucinates legal propositions or otherwise severely misstates the law. Such findings will often result in sanctions absent reasonable excuse. See generally Willis versus U.S. Bank of National, I don't know, ASSN et al. U.S. Bank National Association, I think that is, et al. And it gives the case number. Anyway, that's the AI notice that goes out, I guess, with probably most federal filings now.